According to the leader of the House of Commons, at least one assailant entered the gates of London's iconic government building, then stabbed and killed one police officer before being shot by police.
White House spokesman Sean Spicer says President Trump offered his condolences to the British Prime Minister following the deadly attack.
We are continuing to monitor the situation. We're in touch with officials in the British government.
Authorities in London say they have launched a full counter-terrorism investigation into what they are calling a terrorist incident. The terror threat level in the UK had already been listed as severe, meaning an attack highly likely. I'm Barbara Cusack. The leading House Democrat on the Intelligence Committee, Adam Schiff, says its GOP chair has created profound doubt about the integrity of its investigation into the Trump campaign's Russia ties.
The chairman briefed the press in advance of briefing his own committee members, and that is a deep, deep problem.
GOP Chair Devin Nunes disclosed President Trump's communications may have been monitored during the transition period as part of an incidental collection. Trump says he feels somewhat vindicated. Some House conservatives have been pushing for changes ahead of tomorrow's vote on the GOP health care bill. Republican Representative Ted Yoho of Florida put it this way.
The magic phrase for me is to do 100% repeal of the Affordable Care Act. That's what we came up here to do. I came up here to do. The president came up here to do. And again, this bill doesn't do that.
Now, the chairman of the House Freedom Caucus says he's encouraged by negotiations over the bill. I'm Barbara Cusack.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-501-3689 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-501-3689 for your free author submission kit. Again, 800-501-3689. Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-501-3689 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-501-3689 for your free author submission kit. Again, 800-501-3689.
And now, with the Only in America Minute, here's your host, Bill Cochran.
I wonder what President Trump is thinking when Air Force One is landing in Louisville, Kentucky. I wonder what he's thinking as he's on final approach and he's got the best pilots in the world flying this airplane. Can't say that much about the Secret Service. Can you imagine somebody going over the fence and for 16 minutes wandering around the White House grounds? I mean, it's easier to break into the mall and you get caught quicker than you would at the White House. Whatever happened to that guy? But what is Donald Trump thinking? Does he think that America really wants to hear him when he lands in Louisville? Does he think that the crowd is going to be as big as it's been before he won the presidency? I mean, think about it. Americans, you had a big choice. You had Hillary, you had Bernie, and you had Obama behind them all, George Soros and the whole likes of them. But the worldwide group against America. And Donald Trump, of all the people in the world, he won. He won the White House. And as he's landed in Louisville thinking, what am I going to say to these people? What am I going to talk about today? And he gets in the car and he goes to the pavilion and it's full, 20,000 plus. And what did he say? About the same thing. Who's going to build the wall? Mexico. And what am I going to do? You're going to be president. And the people just love this man. Louisville, Detroit, Nashville, Tennessee. Where's he going next? You know, if I was Donald, I'd just keep doing the same thing. Take it to the people, because the people are the friends of President Trump. You know, they want to see Donald Trump keep the country safe. No more Obama, no more Hillary, no more Bernie Sanders. Think about it.
Imus in the morning.
23-year-old American judo competitor Nick Del Popolo from Westfield, New Jersey, he's been expelled after testing positive for THC. That's the chemical. Oh, you know what it is.
No, I don't. I just said, it's not good. I know that. No. Don't try to paint me in this drug corner, Warner.
It's the chemical found in the marijuana and hash.
Oh, really?
Imus in the morning.
On the stations of the Tan Talk Network.
Show me the money.
It's the Employment Opportunity Hour with Gene Hodge every Thursday night from 7 until 8.
So the purpose of the show is to help you out there to find something that you enjoy doing instead of a job. And at the start of the show, I normally give out a formula, which I know will guarantee you to find the type of job that you want right now.
Find out the formula to an enjoyable job with Gene Hodge's Employment Opportunity Hour every Thursday night from 7 until 8 here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Show me the money.
Don't turn it off now. You need this stuff. Tampa Bay's Tan Talk Radio Network.
Hey, this is Vern Troyer, and you're listening to Don Reese's Hollywood Connections.
Hey, what up, you guys? It's your girl, Vivica Fox. You are watching Hollywood Connections on Tan Talk Radio with Dawn. Little foxy thing. Enjoy.
Welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream? Everybody comes here. This is Hollywood, land of dreams. Some dreams come true, some don't. But keep on dreaming. This is Hollywood. Always time to dream, so keep on dreaming.
All right, it's your number one entertainment show in the Tampa Bay area, Hollywood Connections. Now your host, Miss Florida Diva, Yvonne Madison, and the lady with all the connections, Dawn Reese. Lights, camera, action. You're on, ladies.
Thank you so much, Peter Blake, and that was an awesome intro.
Thank
again.
You. Appreciate it.
Yes, it's 6:07 drive time home, and we are super excited. We're on 5 stations, 2 FM, 3 AM, live internet, live podcast. And I am Dawn Reese. Go to HollywoodConnections.biz. You can see all what we do. And Yvonne Madison, we have an amazing show today.
We do.
I know. I've been trying to fill you in with a lot of great people and new artists and celebrities and call-ins, and we're really excited that you joined us. And we also have King James here.
I'm here. Hello, everybody.
I know. Good afternoon, evening almost. So anyways, before we start, what I want to talk about is CVF Productions. Next Tuesday, the 28th from 5:30 or 7:30, we're going to have open call. Are you a model, an actor, a singer, a dancer, a comic? Do you have a talent to perform? Come and see us, because now we are independent under a contract, Yvonne, with a major talent agency that is a SEG agency, and we have an agent for you as well.
Oh, I'm happy to have one.
I know. I'm super excited about probably
yes, I am.
7 people. Actually, yesterday, they just got contracts. So come and show us your talent, and we're excited to have you. And then also go to cvfproductions.com, and please call Deborah and tell her that you want to come to the audition. Now, we are also doing some another amazing things, Yvonne. We've got this weekend, we'll be at the Dunedin Seafood Festival.
Yes, I heard.
You can come and audition for our table with Tan Talk over there and see us and enjoy some great seafood and all that good stuff.
Good.
Yay!
Yay!
So, King James, and we have some downtime before our guests start calling in. So tell us, you have the drum circle.
Yeah, I got the drum circle. We've got some things coming up over in Safety Harbor.
Right.
It's a new Jamaican restaurant over there, and the food is delicious. They have a nice big courtyard. We're talking about a fashion show, as well as, what we do, Dawn.
Right.
The fashion shows, as well as the ones on Clearwater Beach. We got to get one going for the spring breakers, since they're over there. And then I was just talking with Naughty Nancy over here next to the station about doing a fashion show over there.
Right.
Over at Naughty Nancy's?
Naughty Nancy's. Not for spring breakers, though. This will be for senior divas like yourself.
Okay.
I mean, the way you're dressed now, you're ready.
I know.
you and Dawn both. She's always got a new hat on, Dawn. Yeah. I don't know.
I do. I'm like a major hat person. My husband actually bought me, a hat rack.
Oh, beautiful.
You need it.
I have many. I have many. You know, and also, too, is I'm putting a workshop together coming up over at CVF Productions April 22nd for new reporters. And if you are interested, go to cvfproductions.com. Also, we have coming up in the next 2 weeks a Jam Actors Workshop with a film director.
Be a part of an actors workshop.
It's going to be amazing. And Andrew, the film director that does have John Schneider from the Dukes of Hazzard, Austin St. John from the original Power Rangers, they actually, he's got his movie as well. So we want to shout out, go to cvfproductions.com and especially call them and talk to Deborah. So we're excited. So I hope you join. And if you're wondering what Hollywood Connections is all about, stay tuned because it's kind of a little downtime now. We're excited.
Yes.
And, you know, Yvonne, what have you been doing during the week?
Oh, I was out of town during the week.
Okay.
I was in South Carolina visiting my sister.
Okay.
And my whole family went there. My sister's kind of ill.
Okay.
And the main thing about that, family got together. Even though it was on a bad occasion.
Yeah.
The fact that we got together was so fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah, when families come together, it's always happiness.
Yes,
you know,
wonderful.
It can't be bickering and all that. You know.
Oh, and you know, the 20th of March was the beginning of spring.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like new. Everything is new.
Yeah,
new beginnings.
New beginnings. Yeah, the flowers are blooming.
New starts.
Right.
Yes.
And the great thing, you know what, and a lot of people don't realize, you know, you need to take out time for you.
Oh,
exactly.
You know, if you don't take time out, and what is your time out? What do you like to do, Yvonne?
Well, me personally, I like to dance.
Okay.
So sometimes I look for places to go to dance.
Really?
I love to dance.
Do you know that Deborah has a dance class over there?
No.
Oh my gosh! And she has a belly dancing class and a stunt class.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I had a dance studio for 3 years up north. Yeah.
Okay.
I love to dance too. I grew up in Chicago on the South Side. You know, we danced.
And that's
Wow.
a lot of activity that keeps you young.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps you active.
Exactly.
It's an exercise.
Well,
Yes.
guess you know what I do, of course. What mine is the
You
lazy
sail.
river.
You sail.
And sail. But
I've been there. I've been there with you, and
I know.
that's relaxing. That's really relieving a lot of stress. That's like you know what I do with the drumming. But everybody's got their outlet and their way to relieve that stress, which is good.
Well, I do the lazy river, the Splash Harbor at Indian Rocks Beach. I want to give a shout out because my hubby just bought me the year pass, and I can go every day of my life and float down the lazy river and listen to Jimmy Buffett music. So
Really?
if you don't know, people I talk to, they're like, "What lazy river in
That's
Indian
what
Rocks
I was
Beach?"
going to say.
Tell
me about
where's
that.
the lazy river?
Are you serious? Splash Harbor. You can go on Facebook, and then it's like $20 for a Florida residents if you show your ID or 24 something. And you can listen to music, float down the river. They have a really great tiki bar. They've got
You
Jimmy
float
Iguanas.
down the river on what?
On the inner tubes, the big float. I'll show you here.
Well, you can do that at Busch Gardens too.
Oh, but this is right here. This is right here called Splash Harbor Water Park in Indian Rocks Beach. So, you know.
Indian Rocks Beach.
Yeah, right around the corner from us.
Oh, okay.
And if you can see this, Yvonne, I'm going to show you on the internet here. It's a whole lazy river water park that they have, the slides and the kids and it is really, really fun. So
And relaxing.
Yes. So who wants to go with me tomorrow?
Wow, I got to look at my calendar. That
Depends
sounds
on the
good.
weather, right?
I can be lazy.
I know. Well, let's put Ellen on the phone. I know we're waiting for some VIP guests to call in. And Ellen, Patrick, how are you?
Hello.
Hi.
We are super excited. Hi, Madeline. How are you?
Better.
Good. Well, we had them over at Jam Fest over in St. Petersburg, and we were looking at a lot of bands and, singers. And actually, we have one coming in tonight that sounds like a Jack Johnson.
Oh,
He's really kind of, you know his style.
Fun.
It was. And Ellen, you got to get up on the stage and sing.
I did. I went up there and I performed, and Madeline actually got up there and did her thing too. She sang and danced and did an announcement for the next band that was up, which was what was it? The band called Solo, and they were great. They were here from Chicago.
Oh, right. Chicago.
My hometown.
That's
That's
King
my
James'
hometown.
hometown.
I told I told the promoter, I said, hey, I know Ellen sings. Let's get her up there. And he goes, you bet.
That was awesome. Thanks, Dawn. I appreciate it, honey.
No problem. So in the meantime, you've got an event we're promoting on the air because Madeline is a part of our reporter, our new beauty queen, Hollywood reporter. And that's what I do. And tell us about your event that you're putting together and more good news.
Well, our event that's coming up, it's in October, actually. This will be our third fashion show. You want to tell them about it, honey?
It's at the Flamingo Water Park Resort. It's called Mad Fashion if you want to be a model in it.
get my mom's email. Her phone number is...
Well, my email address is madmommyshow2015@gmail.com, and it is being held at the Flamingo Water Park Resort in Kissimmee, Florida. We have a full line of press and media. We're still looking for models and vendors and designers. And it'll be on the 28th, like I said, 6 p.m. We're going to start at 3 o'clock with a red carpet, and we'll have an after party directly after the show around 9 o'clock.
So far, we've had almost 10 designers.
We had 10 designers at the last show, and the first show we had 6. And so we're growing each fashion show that we do. We're really thrilled.
Well, I want to tell you, I was at the last one. I was very impressed because you had me interviewing all the kids before they went out for the fashion show and the talent. And we're excited because we're going to be running a pageant over there and so much more going on that, I'm very impressed.
Yeah, we're going to run your system in the morning of that fashion show on the 28th, right, Dawn?
Exactly. And it's the Showbiz Title Pageant. So and it's going to be more, you're going to interview the judges. We want to see if you can be a reporter, and you may have some fun like we're having, right?
Exactly. And so we'll be posting those details real soon.
Sounds good. Well, I'm so glad we missed you tonight. I can't wait to see you tomorrow if the weather's reasonable.
We're going to play. So let me know what time we need to meet up because we're looking forward to it.
Very cool. Well, that is Ellen. And Ellen, give your website again.
Yes, you can find us at the Mad Fashion Show on Facebook, or we do have 2 websites. It's www.madelinejulia.com or the Madeline and Mommy Show website, which is a brand new website, but we've been nominated now for the 2nd year in a row for the Christian Film Festival. So we're really excited.
That's right. We're going to be on that red carpet coming up at the Christian Film Festival as well. Yvonne, you're invited with me. So we're really excited about that. And we want to thank you so much, Ellen, for calling in. And then we'll be doing our meetings tomorrow. Thank you so much.
As always, take care, you guys. Have fun.
Okay. Thanks, Ellen. Well, you know what's really exciting? Bye, Madeline. What's really exciting, Yvonne, I have something new. It's called, they didn't call in because I'm promoting this live on the air, called the aquavault.com. Now, I was watching Shark Tank one night, and I was like, this is really cool. I want to get involved in this. Mm-hmm. So I talked to the owners, and I'm going to show this online, and this is the Aqua Vault. Do you see this? And then there's I'll show you up here, and it locks, and you have your own code, and it goes on your lawn chair. Yes. So the aquavault.com, now that's the one thing that's really cool. And so if anybody's interested, you get 15% off if you put in Hollywood One. So you help support Hollywood Connections and help pay for my show. And see the lock there, and it goes up behind. If you wonder, it goes behind on the chair. And then, I mean, really, if they're going to take the chair, I mean, you can see the chair, but we're keeping an honest person honest. But it's also really cool, and I'm going to show you. This is also the other one that can go on strollers, and it's called the FlexSafe Aqua Vault. So actually, it goes there, and you can see the zipper. I'm showing this online. You go to HollywoodConnections.biz. I do have that up there. And then you zip that, and then it locks with your own code.
It looks like it's insulated. It could, when men would look at this, the first thing they're going to think about is, hold a cold beer.
It's really for, like when I go around the lazy river or the water pack that they have as well. And they also have a collapsible, you can see this on the website for kids, a collapsible sand pail.
Oh,
which is really cool and fits really nice into everything.
That's really nice.
Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. But if and I know it's like $39.99 for that, but it's not even the beer. It's really for when your keys or your iPhones, they're $700 now.
Oh yes.
And you're going around the river, or you're at the beach, and how many times really have you looked when you're swimming in the water and you look over at your stuff and you go, okay, it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
It's still there.
This way you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
I mean, you may have to worry a little bit, but not a lot.
Right, because there is a lock on here, and it goes on the back of that lawn chair, or it goes on the pole, or you put it around a tree or something. But at least you know that it's at least safe, and then you can swim and enjoy. And
it's secured to the chair. Nobody can take it
off. Actually, bikes. You can put it through to your strollers as well. Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk more about this again.
Wasn't last year last week he was here advertising it?
He had called on the show, and I know he had sent me everything as to work out to be a rep out here. So if you have a store or you want me to sell this, I'm going to be actually out and about trying to sell these in the stores.
Yes, because a lot of people would lose their belongings.
Mm-hmm. Right, and you can put so much in there. I mean, just when you're going someplace and you want to make sure And I'll tell you, every time I go around that lazy river, I'm checking my stuff, or you have to buy, the lockers, and then you're always going back to spend $3 or $4 more, which is pretty cool. So anyways, if anyone's interested, please go to HollywoodConnections.biz. I do have it up there. TheAquaVault.com. Again, it's amazing product that we're selling. You help support Hollywood Connections. And again, TheAquaVault.com. And this is one that clips, and you have your own code. I just want to kind of alliterate again. And then you also have the AquaVault, which is great. And look at this. You put your stuff in there, and it goes over a chair.
Does it come in bigger sizes, or is that the main size?
That's it for this
now?
is yeah. But for any place that you're going to,
oh sure,
this is it's really amazing, because when you put the lock in, you put your own code, and then voila, you have your stuff safe, and you put your towel over it. And at least you know that it's hard. It's a hard.
I could see them making
plastic.
bigger ones, even for security, reasons. You got a lot of stuff bigger than that may not fit in there, so maybe they may come out with some bigger ones.
Right. And, so there's a lot of things, but the great opportunity that I want the listeners to know is you are supporting my show when you do this. And I'm getting more companies, Yvonne, saying, here, I've got some products. We've got some things coming in for you, too. And they're saying, if you can put Hollywood, number one into the aquavault.com, help support this show, because, again, we pay for it ourselves.
Yes, we're the producers.
Exactly. And we're helping you get connected in show business and helping you with the right opportunities as well. And in the meantime, hey, Peter, let's go to some music of my favorite music while you're driving, the tropicalness of Florida. And we'll be right back. I'm just going to make some phone calls and make sure that our callers are calling in, and we'll be right back.
Silver and gold, I have none to give to you. Material things, I have none to give to you. Honey and sweets, I have none to give to you. All I have for you, all I got for you, love and affection. My love and affection. Love and affection. Yeah. It's been a long time we've been together, baby, sharing every moment together. I hope this our love will last forever. I can move your mountain, you can move my mountain. Let's share this love, baby. I'll take you to the dreamland. Love and I, love and I, love and I, love and I. Oh yeah, what love got to give, let it got to give, yeah. Love can break your heart, love can mend your life. All you got to do, baby, trying all over again. Love and affection. Love and affection. Love and affection. Give me love, affection. Come on, now, give me love and affection. There will be no confusion, no temptation, no segregation, but there'll be solution. All I got for you, all I got for you, all I have for you, all I got for you. Love and affection, love and affection. All I got for you, all I have for you. All I got for you, all I got for you, baby. Love and affection, 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 love and affection.
Okay, and we're back. You know, in the meantime, you know, before our caller calls in, I have a friend in Las Vegas that I have a shout out to because before our VIP caller calls in about 5 minutes, let's play Gene Anderson's song. And is that one on a dime?
No, yes, that is the one. No,
Perfect.
The Thrill is gone, actually.
Oh, that one. That's another good one. The Thrill is gone. Let's play that. He is a dear friend. He was with the Funkadelics. He walked me down the aisle for my wedding last year, and he hooked me up with an amazing opportunity, and I'm so blessed to have this. But let's play Gene's music. We'll be right back.
You know you should.
Thrill is gone away for good. Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone away for good. Yeah. Hooked up with this PYT. Now with me, she's gonna be I bumped her from this sucker trying to be cool. Now standing there looking like a dog. She said she's glad to be with me and with a real blessed like she ought to be. She ain't unexpelled no more. She had to leave him alone. She had to let him go. Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone away for good. Come on now. Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone away for good. Yeah.
The thrill is gone and ain't no coming back. Your girl is gone and now she running back. When I took them racks, she had a heart attack. I'm single, ready to mingle, now where the party at? I'm with a bad chick sipping on cognac. I'm in the coupe with a suit and a top hat. Baby girl, I'm the man, can you top that? New Billy on foes, can you buy that? Don't be mad, I don't want you no more. Can't count them big face hunters no more. Don't be mad, the thrill is all gone. Don't be mad, cause my feelings all gone. Gone. For real. Gone. Show this.
Gone. Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone away for good. Thrill is gone.
And we're back. And that's a little of Gene Anderson, King of the Hollywood Blues.
Yes,
And
but he has some rapping on it.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Rap too.
Now, who was that?
That was Gene Anderson. I don't know. He actually is working in Vegas right now.
But the rapper was somebody different.
Exactly.
It's Gene Anderson Jr. I'm just kidding. Just throwing it out there. I don't know.
Well, we are super
He was
excited.
good. He was good because I could understand what he was saying.
Yeah, so, and we actually are really excited because we have some more music with some amazing artists with a record label out of Los Angeles around the 7:00 hour, and we'll be talking about that shortly. And Peter, are our phones good so far?
Yeah, they're quiet.
Oh, I know. Peter loves it. He's like,
Yeah.
okay, it's a little bit quieter today. Let's welcome, in the meantime, while our caller calls in, our VIP from Las Vegas, we have Ingrid here. And just say hello, Ingrid. You can just take the microphone and talk about Soap This coming up April 8th.
Oh, here we go again.
That's right. We do have two winners. We're excited.
You're gonna be there.
Oh, for
sure.
sure.
You didn't get that. I was wondering. You got the second one. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, actually, we did. We had a call in and the trivia. So that lady is all set. She's from Clearwater Beach. And she's an older lady, and she loves soap operas, and she's a Michael Easton fan, and she is
we're
excited.
happy to see you on April 8th. That's great. And it's going to be a great night. Day and night. It's a long and breakfast Sunday morning with Michael Easton and Kathleen Gotti. And it's meet and greet in the afternoon and a luncheon. Also a photo shoot, and then there will be a cocktail party in the evening, which that's my favorite part. Anybody that knows me, that's my favorite part. And we usually say it ends at 10:30, but 11, well, you know, especially if the actors are having a good time, they always like hanging out. So come and join us. It's going to be at the Feather Sound Country Club on April 8th. And you can go to ticketleap.com, soapthis.ticketleap.com to find out more information and, about the different prices. You do not need to buy the whole package. You can just come either in the afternoon or just in the evening or, actually you have to be there in the afternoon to be able to bid on the breakfast in the morning. We sort of auction off the stars.
That's right.
Which, they like it. They have a good time.
Well, you know what's really cool about the last event that we had Donald Turner from General Hospital. We had, who else was there?
William DeRye.
Right.
and Pavey.
The ladies were just amazed. It was more of a ladies'
They were
day.
gaga.
I know.
You know, but this time there'll be a lady there.
Right.
And so, and we even do have men come too. Well, a lot of times they support their wives, you know,
Right.
as far as getting, you know, coming with them and stuff like that.
Right.
But that's on April 8th. We also do have the
I know,
event
super
in
exciting.
Dallas,
Texas. Watch for us.
Texas, which is going to be great. It's going to be Eric Martzoff, who plays Brady on Days of Our Lives, and Daniel Goddard, who's been down here 4 or 5 times at least
Right.
to see us from Young and the Restless. And then we have Donnell Turner, who was just here the first time a couple of months ago, and he's a sweetheart. He is also from General Hospital. And we're doing the same thing, a platinum meet and greet, a photo shoot, general admission meet and greet in the afternoon. Then we're going to have a cocktail party. And the breakfast in Dallas is sort of, we're playing it by ear. We'll see how what people want to do.
So if anybody has relatives in Dallas, or you say, hey, I want to go to Dallas.
Or in that area, or if you want to fly in. I mean, we've already have tickets. We've got 2 people coming from Tennessee, a couple of people from New York, some people from Georgia, and a couple of people from California.
Wow, super exciting.
And some people from that area, Dallas, Fort Worth. You know,
Okay, well, I've been
area.
promoting it as well down there, and I'm trying to get to Dallas. And Yvonne, do you want to go to Dallas with me?
Well, I am.
Yeah, hey, there's a microphone.
Yeah, we're going. Oh, yeah.
Do you want to go to Dallas?
Okay. Yes, I know. I've never been to Texas.
Well, we could drive in your car. Mine would make it halfway. I'm kidding. So it's a thought list, Yvonne, or we can fly.
I just wanted to ask you, how long have you been doing this type of,
Well, myself.
Well, you need the microphone.
Myself, I've only been involved, I would say, about 5-6 years now. But the girls that actually have the corporation that does this, Patty and Barbie, they've been doing it for about 10 years. And how they started was that they used to go to the Orlando when they used to have the large, when Disney on their property always had the soap events. And they got so big, and then all of a sudden the sisters looked at each other and said, you know, we've been doing this so long, we've met so many people, they made some personal connections with some of the soap stars, and they said, we can do this. We can definitely do this. And they've been doing it. They've been having the events, you know, at different country clubs and different restaurants and everything. And what's really nice about the way they do the event, or that we do the events, is that it's not just where you walk in, you stand in line, you get an autograph, and that's it.
Right.
It's a meet and greet, touchy, kind of feely. You can really talk to the people, have a nice time with them, and just really get to know them and have a few minutes with them.
Well, we want to talk more about that, because you're going to be here with us short time now. We have a VIP guest from Las Vegas, Nevada, and we want to thank Gene Anderson, the king of the Hollywood Blues. And Adrian, are you there?
I'm here.
Very cool. Thank you for joining Hollywood Connections. I'm Dawn Reese, and you know, I've been just showing my co-host. I hope you're watching us on the live worldwide internet on tantalknetwork.com or tantalk1340.com. I hope you can see us live. And Yvonne Madison, I'm going over some of the topics that we had talked about and you had sent. And I agree with you. The main topic, number one, is what is wrong with the black music today? And I love Luther. I love the OJs. Yes. I love everything about R&B. Mm-hmm. I am an R&B girl, and honest to God. So welcome, Adrian and Taylor. And actually, Yvonne, do you want to say hello?
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm doing good. What about yourself? What about yourself?
Oh, everything's great. We got 85 degrees and sunshine, so
wow,
we're happy for that.
I think we're coming to Vegas in June. I'm not sure. My husband just kind of surprised me and said, hey, some of our friends are going to Vegas. Do you want to go? I'm like, yes, Adrian's down there and Gene is down there.
Yes, and I've never been there.
Okay.
Well, if you come in June, you might enjoy a little sport they've got called night golf.
Oh, okay.
You tee off at 11 p.m. and you get an orange ball.
Oh,
and
wow.
you can go 9 holes or you can go 18, but nothing starts until it cools down a little bit, and in June, cooling down might be about 95 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Well, Yvonne Madison, I wanted to tell you, is our Florida diva. She's been in off-Broadway. just an amazing woman, and she loves the R&B music herself.
Yes.
And so we wanted to talk about that and alliterate, because I know our show is pretty tight coming up. But Adrian, can you tell us what the article that you wrote? Can you alliterate more about what you were talking about?
Well, what has happened with black music at the major labels? There are no black divisions anymore. So if you go into Columbia Records, there's no black division there.
Mm-hmm.
So there used to be, years ago, MCA Records had several little boutique labels that were there, and that's where you got people that were signed under those labels. Atlantic Records had East West Records and Elektra, and these people, that's where you got In Vogue from. And Atlantic had Levert, which was the OJ's son. Gerald Levert had a little record label that promoted him. And so what happened was you had Philadelphia International, which was distributed by a major. Years before that, you had Stax Records, and you had Motown Records, and then you had smaller labels like Malaco that primarily did blues and gospel. And so you had all of this black music, primarily black music, that was hitting the streets, and you could purchase it from various places. But Clive Davis was commissioned by Harvard University in 1972 to create an article, and it's kind of an underground article, and it talked about how to get rid of the contents of it, or how to get rid of black music, because people started thinking that urban stations were too black, and they started thinking that the record labels had too much black product, and so there was a systematic plan that was kind of an underground plan, but it was a famous article in which they commissioned him and says, look, how can we get rid of all this black music, because we don't want it. We want it to be whitewashed. We want it to be as it is today. The result of what happened over a time is that all of the black labels are gone. There's no more Motown, no more Philadelphia International, no more Stax. And all of the divisions at the majors, Elektra and those places, MCA Records, there's no more boutique labels there, and therefore there's no more black promotions guys, meaning the jobs are gone, and black radio has become whitewashed, and white radio, I will call it white radio or pop radio, they will only play certain artists. So what that means is that Earth, Wind, and Fire can be played, but not Frankie Beverly.
Now, also, I'm looking at some of the notes that I wrote down. The R&B divisions are shutting down, and so you've been doing some research on that as well?
I'm in the entertainment business, so I actually could walk over to MCA Records and say, well, where is everybody?
Mm-hmm. Well,
because I do entertainment deals of various types. So, I've actually signed an artist to Columbia Records. I've actually had songs on soundtracks. I've actually financed motion pictures where we've got a soundtrack. I actually talk to urban stations, and I've actually financed radio stations and been involved in all aspects of media. And when you go around, I talk to these guys that have lost their jobs. And, I talk to people that are at Motown and people like Sylvia Ron, who formerly was running East West Records and was at Elektra. She started at Buddha. She's now over at Sony. And when people say, oh, well, Sylvia Ron, surely she will sign someone. But, for example, why can't Frankie Beverly get a record deal? They're selling out all of their shows. Everywhere they go, they sell out, but they haven't hit a record in 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
See, these are problems because there is no more, there's not a new Marvin Gaye because there's nobody to sign them.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So that I consider it to be a problem. So when you work at a pop station and they will say, well, for an example, you can't play Patrice Rushen here. So there's only some acceptable artists. So what that means is if you work in pop radio, you might have to wait 18 records before you can hear a black record or a soul record.
Well, Adrian, how long have you been in the entertainment business?
Probably about 35 years or so.
Okay.
I've been in entertainment and finance combined, so not just entertainment because I'm in the finance business. So I've advised guys that were at Merrill Lynch and Westwood Capital. I've been advisors to a couple of investment banks, and I have a law degree, which means I can read contracts and all that. But there's always an artist who needs a distribution deal looked after, or they've got a problem with their publishing. Right now, I'm helping to advise the B.B. King estate.
Amazing. Well,
yeah, and they've got over like $100 million in that estate, but the publishing is a disaster.
Wow. Well, we also have, I'm looking at some of the other things that I had wrote down for second topics in financing motion pictures and everything that you do. And the problem to get 100% financing for a movie. Can you tell us what you're doing? You've got a couple projects that you're working with and how you help people and what you've been doing in the motion picture industry as well?
Sure. I've been advising Marty Bregman, the producer of Scarface, for a number of years on setting up an independent film slate. He's really setting it up for his kid, but and we also finance independent films. But previously, for an example, some of the studios look for money. So let's say that the studio is looking for $100 million. What we used to do was just go to Merrill Lynch, to their private client group, and we'd say, okay, we need $100 million or $200 million for this Sony division. And I'll just use a real example. Mike Medavoy, that owns Phoenix Pictures, when he started, he needed $100 million, trying to move towards $300 million. And how they did that was Sony gave him a distribution deal where they said, we will put in $100 million over 5 years. He's making about 15 or 20 million a year from Sony, and then Sony has a first right to distribute 40 pictures. So when we go for a $100 million raise, we're just telling Merrill Lynch, from your private client group, how many guys would you like to get a piece of this $100 million? So they can put in 30, 40, 50 people for a certain increment, and then they get shares in the company, and therefore a piece of all those 40 motion pictures. Wow. That's how we used to do it. And then Disney had a little group called Silver Screen Limited Partnership 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that was where you can buy a share of a film slate for an incremental cost of $5,000. So if you were a lieutenant colonel that retired from the Air Force, and you say, look, I got $30,000 I want to put in, you buy a couple of shares of Silver Screen Limited Partnership, and they've raised over $500 million just in little $5,000 increments. But they've changed the way that you can do that because all of this is regulated by the Securities Exchange Commission. So this country is so regulated that I'm surprised how anything gets done. But in the old days, you could be a part of a big group, and you could do that. But what happens now, the reason that independent filmmaking is important is because if you have a filmmaker like Bregman was, he produced Scarface, he did Carlito's Way, Serpico, Sea of Love, and he also produced the movie that Tom Cruise was in, Born on the 4th of July. He developed that movie. And so what happens is a large producer on a $40 million budget, they'll pay you maybe $1.5 million just to produce it. Maybe $2 million. That's what you get. But if that film goes on to gross $200, $300 million, you developed it, you cast it, you got the script written, but when the gross comes $200 million, you don't see any of that money.
Well, I have a question because I'm looking over some other things that, are really important information. You're talking about you also help low-budget movies straight out to cable movies. That's pretty interesting, as well. And attaching talent to movies, and you have pay-by-play contracts, a film business plan. You are so talented, Adrian. I mean, I'm just looking at all the things that you have sent me. The low-budget film, what you're working on, the big motion picture studios with with Disney, 20th Century Fox, Paramount. All of this is just amazing. And I do have a VIP guest that is also in the house with us. We were talking about with the Soap Opera Land and what she's doing with General Hospital that we're going to be going to. But Ingrid, say hi to Adrian from Las Vegas.
Hi, Adrian. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Okay. I lived out there.
Sounds like you guys have a great show there, too.
Oh, God. Dawn keeps us on our toes.
I do. And it's a little bit slower today, but we're good.
So you've been out there you've been in Vegas for a long time.
Well, I've been in Vegas about 13 years now.
Oh, okay. Oh, before my time.
I spent
or after
a
my
period
time.
of time in Washington, D.C., and I would fly from Washington to Los Angeles every week, and it was in close proximity to New York. I could catch the shuttle up to New York when I needed it. So D.C. was a good area, but I didn't like the snow in that, so I wanted less snow and rain and slush and all that. So Vegas is a good place. It gets a little hot in the deep summer, like when you said in June. Well, it might be 117 degrees when you get here some days.
I lived there from 1970 to 1979, and we had days and weeks of 115, 117.
But see, I like the dry desert.
But it's dry. It's dry.
Yeah, it is
It's a
dry,
lot.
so
It's,
with the humidity, you wouldn't stand it.
Oh, God, no. Well, we don't like it here when it's 90 and 90, but...
I know. So you have a question for Adrian.
Yeah, so do you have your own production company, or are you just somebody that turns people on to whatever project they have? That
I would say he's called the deal maker. That's
okay.
That's
what I do is I put together the deal. I mean, for an example, one of the people refer me things that they want financed.
Okay.
And then what I do is I just try to point them to the right door to get into. And a lot of times, if the money is big enough, then I'm just sending them to an investment bank.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll give you an example. One of the things I worked on was the sale of the St. Louis Rams.
Okay.
So I had a client who was a lawyer and a banker, and he sat on a couple of insurance boards. And so Roger Goodell up there at the NFL, who runs the NFL up there,
right?
The Georgia Fontieri, if I'm saying it right, I never pronounce her name right.
Right. Yeah. No,
she was the widow of the previous owner of the St. Louis Rams. So they had it in the team in Los Angeles. She was from Missouri, so she applied to move the team from Los Angeles to St. Louis.
Right.
And the team was there for 19 years.
Croc's widow? What was his name?
I don't know his name. Her name was Georgia Fontieri.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I never knew the husband's name.
But so
the son is named Chip Rosenblum. I do know that.
But so it's not. You're just not in the entertainment part. You do any type of financing, not just entertainment.
No, not any type. I put the list of what I specialize in there. Because it hits a certain zone. So if somebody needed to build an airport, it's probably not going to be me.
Okay. But
if
I were
Dawn, I sent you all this stuff. I sent you what the specialties are.
Oh,
I know, but I just asked her if I could come on because I'm involved in the movie industry regionally here in this area right now. And we have some independent productions, and as you said, the main thing is funding.
I mean, just so you know, what I deal with is motion picture financing, music publishing, sports team financing, cash flow lending.
So
which is a big one. Broadcast financing for broad radio and television stations.
So if
municipal bond financing high tech deals, real estate development, and IRS settlements involving music royalties.
Okay, so
that's a wide range of things.
You are involved in a lot of things, but if I had, say, a TV show or something that's planned or something that's written, a TV show, or a short film that was cut or made to promote to try and get it made into a feature film, so what would be the prerequisite to get information to you? What would you need to try and help us get funding? And
all you need to do is email me what you have, and I have certain guys that will finance entertainment projects.
Okay. So I would get that from Dawn.
So all I would do is I would look at your package and I would see, does it look financeable? So what I'd do is I'd say, for example, I knew this was going to come up. if it's a television show, we got to find you a showrunner.
Okay.
Because you cannot pitch to a network or to anyone if you don't have experience already as a experienced showrunner.
Well,
so, for example, Dick Wolf, who produces L.A. Law and Chicago PD and all that, he's a showrunner.
Right. Okay.
So anyone can't pitch to the network.
Well,
Go ahead.
We've had some connections out in LA. We've talked at one project in particular that I'm thinking about. We've talked to people at HBO and Netflix and this and that. But, everybody can say, I have somebody I can talk to. But is it going to go somewhere? We don't know. So that's why I was interested.
Here's the deal with the deal.
Well, so, for example, Dick Wolf is a showrunner. So if your show idea went to Dick Wolf, and there's several showrunners, like Stephen Canal, he was a showrunner.
He was
Aaron
back in the
Spelling
70s.
was a showrunner.
Back in the 70s and 80s, he had how many shows? I remember him.
As a matter of fact, Aaron Spelling's net worth and the profits from his projects are higher than Steven Spielberg's.
Yeah. Well,
television pays residuals that are at least it did. Residuals that are unbelievable. So in answering your question, you would email me what you have.
Okay.
We would try to see if there's a showrunner. I would look to see if you've already shot a pilot, because we've got to have something that
something to show
someone can see. So if you have something that someone can see, how did you cast it? All this.
Does
a showrunner that has 6-7 shows already that are successful? The thought is, if you already have successful shows, Shonda Rhimes is now a showrunner.
But
she's the one who's got Grey's Anatomy and how to.
Oh, I know.
How to.
So here's what we're going to do.
How to commit murder and Scandal and the Katz.
Right. Okay, Adrian, here's what we're going to do. It's 6:51. We have to go to the top of the hour in a few minutes. I'm going to give you his email after the show here before you go.
And we can talk.
Yes, and you can talk. And then I just want to put in the clause. Dawn Reese is 5%. 5%, right, Adrian?
Plus travel
Well,
expenses,
you probably
right?
might want to ask for a Tom Cruise deal, which is 10% of the gross.
Yeah,
okay, let's do that, Adrian. You got the contract for that. Okay.
Well, it was very nice meeting you. I'll get the information from Dawn, to get
Dawn,
in touch with you.
Can we say it on the show in case somebody else wants to?
Yeah, we can do that. And just if it comes from Hollywood Connections, 10% of the gross that Dawn Reese show gets. All right.
Well, the email is xyztaylor@gmail.com.
I got a question for you. This is Peter Blake, the producer of Hollywood Connections, also host of the Sports Web, the only FM sports talk show in the Tampa Bay area. What are your thoughts on the financing by the Oakland Raiders? Are they going to get that deal done with Las Vegas?
Well, it has a lot to do with the NFL, but the money's already there. Vegas voted a hotel tax of $700 million. So if you come to Vegas, they already have a sleeping tax, now they're going to have another tax. But the governor and the powers that be in Carson City voted to tax the hotels to pay for the stadium, and Bank of America said they would give whoever is the new owner the loan. So now it goes to the vote of the 32 NFL owners.
They're
and that
actually
vote's coming
voting on,
up.
aren't they? They're voting on it tomorrow, I believe.
Oh, it might be tomorrow. You may be ahead of me on that.
Yeah,
I
it
know
was
they
in the paper
usually
this
have a
morning.
January meeting.
And they have to have at least 20. They have to have, I think, what is it, 24 out of the 32?
A majority, yeah, that would be a majority.
Yeah.
Well, Adrian,
but I think they're going to get it. I really do.
All right, hold on a second because we have a few minutes and I have to put these girls on. Adrian, don't go away yet. Stay right there. Let's put the girls on real quick because we have another testimony that happened from Hollywood Connections. We had the singers on. They connected them with a top agent, and they also have another agent just from my show. And are you girls there? Hello.
Hi, Dawn. How are you?
Fabulous, fabulous. And I just wanted to go and talk to you. What has happened? We have a couple seconds. Adrian, stay on the line. What has happened since you've been on my show?
We signed with Alexa Talent Agent and Modeling Agency.
And
we are so excited. We are so excited. And we're excited to also be signing with Famous Faces. So it's been amazing.
Well,
We've
that's
already opened so many doors already. It's fantastic.
Oh, girls.
Say it again, Dawn?
Yes, and we actually met through an ad that I placed, and then you came to CVF Productions. You auditioned for us, and we're super excited. And then when you came here, you got to meet Keith in person, and that's what I do. I mean, we've got Adrian. He's a deal maker, and I've got me, the Hollywood connections, to get you connected to the right people as well in show business.
You definitely did, Dawn. We are so glad that we answered that ad. I mean, with you putting it out there and not knowing, but came out. We got an opportunity to meet with yourself and Debbie, and it was one of the best decisions that we've made. So definitely connecting and coming on the radio station and being on the show with Hollywood Connections, you made a connection, and we are super excited. And like Melissa,
very cool.
So yes, we're signed with Alexa Talent, and we're excited to be with Famous Faces as well.
Right. Well, we're excited to have you, girls. Thank you so much. And they are amazing singers. I've got a surprise for you on the next hour, so I'd like you to call back about 7:20. Okay.
Okay, that sounds great.
Awesome. Okay, Adrian, so we're back. We have about 6:55, and this has been a lot of fun. Adrian, you are so amazing and so energetic and so knowledgeable.
And so involved with so many things.
I know. What do you think about having him a part of our show, Yvonne?
It could happen.
It could happen because
Yes.
he's a person that probably could get us syndicated.
Oh, really?
So how about that now? Would you like him a part of the
I
show?
would love to do that. Most definitely.
Adrian, are you still there?
Yeah, well, there's a gal who interviews celebrity guests. She was on Blog Talk. I got her on 1,700 stations, and she got an XM channel also. Her show's called Film Festival Radio, and
wow.
As a matter of fact, the guy who syndicated her is actually in Florida.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, Adrian, you were so full of surprises and secrets, and we want to thank Gene Anderson, the king of the Hollywood Blues. We actually had another film director call you from Miami, and I think I got Kenny a part in this movie as well, and I'll be talking about that as a mobster on something. But we also probably have a part for Gene in that movie with the film director that is calling in at 7:30 today. So he said he'd give him a cameo part as well.
Oh, that's great.
Awesome. Well, Adrian, it's been a pleasure to have you. Any last words? We have so much more to talk about. It's going to the 7 o'clock hour, and we have some more VIP guests that popped in. Any last words you'd like to say for tonight?
Well, I always see these people that win their Oscars and everything, so I would just like to thank Jesus Christ for backing me up.
Praise the Lord. I'll tell you, that's the main thing. And if you don't...
something to say.
Yes, please, Yvonne.
Because I was just introduced to the fact that what's wrong with the black music today, that really got me thinking, because I didn't really know that anything was wrong with black music today. I thank you for bringing that to my attention.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I'm back with Duke Ellington, Count Basie, and all of them.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we got some more surprises for you, Yvonne.
Okay.
Well, I sent you a lot of good R&B music, Don. I mean, all types of music, but you've got some music you could play.
Oh, I have a lot, and we're going to start doing that for sure, and I'm going to go over that with you and make sure. But we just wanted to introduce you tonight first because we actually, it was kind of last minute and trying to I'm always 2 weeks ahead of myself with the show's booking, and we just want to thank you so much, Adrian. And in the meantime, hold on before you go. Introduce yourself. We met at Jam Fest.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Justin Nair. I'm Eye Candy Photography. You asked me to come in the show and introduce myself.
That's right. I met this gentleman at Jam Fest, Adrian and Yvonne and Ingrid, and he was taking photos, and I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's amazing. He's really, really good. So we have a Hollywood photographer in the house.
Yes.
Oh, can I say one more thing that I think is important? I think there's a lot of division in the country about our President Donald Trump, and I think everybody should get behind him and give him a chance.
Words of advice. Yes. Words of advice, And
thank you for that advice.
That's true. And, it's also, Adrian, we're going to have you back next week. That's all there is to it. Hopefully we can go 5 days a week here pretty soon. And we're super excited to have you call in. And Peter, Blake, any other questions for Adrian?
No, I'm good with that, but I'm curious to see how this Raider situation works out because the NFL looks like they're going to charge him about $325 to $375 million.
Yes.
So
they can afford it.
Yep.
Well, they can handle it.
Yeah, I think they can. So we'll see what happens.
Didn't you also do a deal for the LA something? You did something else.
LA Rams, you said.
Yeah.
St. Louis
what
Rams.
It is, I represented the guy. We raised $400 million for him. Out of between Europe and the United States, and I worked with 3 investment banks. One of them, one in New York, one in London, and then they had a lot of money out of Spain. But what they wanted to do, the NFL wanted them to quietly move the team to London. And that's why you see so many games overseas, because they really would like to have 4 teams overseas.
I know Peter's trying to ask you something real quick before we go to the top of the hour.
You know what? We got to get him back on again because I got to hear this story. I definitely got to hear this story.
I know. Well,
he'll be available next week, right?
Yes, we will. Actually, Adrian, unless you can hold on for a few minutes. Actually, no, we're going to the top of the hour. We're going to have Adrian back for sure next week. For sure.
Definitely, yes.
Okay, we'll be happy to be there.
All right, everybody, Wave Internet. Go to tantalk1340.com. You cannot hear us on Facebook or live events. tantalk1340.com. We'll be back. Thanks, Adrian. God bless.
WTAN, Clearwater.
FM 106.1.
WDCF, Dade City, Tampa Bay. WZHR, Zephyr Hills.
FM 104.3.
Listen.
Inspired by international terrorism. As many as 40 others were wounded. Bold words expressed by British Prime Minister Theresa May.
We will all move forward together, never giving in to terror, and never allowing the voices of hate and evil to drive us apart.
The chairman of the House Intelligence Committee claims to have seen reports of incidental surveillance of President Trump's transition team. GOP Senator Lindsey Graham.
I don't see any evidence from this story that the Obama administration had the Trump administration surveilled.
The top House Democrat on the Intelligence Committee says its chairman's disclosure creates a profound doubt about the integrity of the investigation into Russian meddling and the Trump campaign. Tomorrow, the House votes on the GOP health plan to replace Obamacare. I'm Barbara Cusack. A manhunt is underway for the person who killed a Milwaukee City worker. Details from correspondent Jan Johnson.
Police say the victim was a special enforcement agent with the department that deals with building permits and housing inspections. He was shot in his car while he was working.
Sears Holdings shares tumbled as much as 16% today as bondholders and investors question just how long the retailer could remain in business.
In a filing to the Securities and Exchange Commission, company execs said there was substantial doubt that they'd be able to keep their doors open. A restructuring in February doesn't seem to have changed their outlook, despite closing some stores and trimming the workforce. Sears Holdings Corporation employs 140,000 people. Steve Kastenbaum, New York.
Stocks finished mostly higher. Apple was up 1% and Microsoft gained 1.3%. The Dow fell 7 points, dragged down by a big drop in Nike. The S&P 500 edged up by 4. The Nasdaq rose 28 points. I'm Barbara Cusack.
I'm Nick Soboleski, a Select Quote agent with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a $300,000 group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and can't take it with him. Well, I impartially shopped the highly rated term life insurance companies we represent and found Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $26 a month. That's almost twice the coverage for less than half of what he had paid. If SelectQuote hasn't shopped for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 1-800-445-6363. That's 1-800-445-6363. 1-800-445-6363. Or go to SelectQuote.com. We shop, you save. Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price can vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available.
Hi, this is John Austin, host of the Book Club on the Tan Talk Radio Network. I spent 35 years in publishing, and today I want to tell you about a book that could change your life. The book is No Cash, No Problem. The author is Dave Wagenford. Dave Wagenford is one of the greatest barter experts in the world. He's bartered over $500 million in goods and services. If you want to remodel your home, but the cost is just too high, or maybe there's an automobile that you have dreamed of owning, but thought you just couldn't afford, well, this book will allow you to do both of those things, plus hundreds more with little or no cash. Maybe you're a business owner with a cash flow problem that leads to low or non-existing profits. Read this book and see how you can increase your cash flow and your profits by time-proven techniques. The book again is No Cash, No Problem, and you can buy it now online at www.tantalknetwork.com. Click on the book and follow the instructions, or pick up the phone and call Lola at 727-441-3311. The book costs only $6.99, so do yourself a favor and buy the book today.
Did you ever think about hosting your very own radio show? Here's how.
Hey, Tampa Bay, did you know you can have a 1-hour program on the Tan Talk Radio Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations? That's right. We'll put you on the radio for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many stations. Check it out today. Use your program to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business. Call Lola Jean, the broadcast queen, 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola Jean now to check out your Tan Talk Network program. In addition to network radio, we'll stream your program in audio and video all over the world. Call Lola Jean now, 727-510-7622. Call today. Your network 1-hour program can start tomorrow. Broadcast your message in audio and video on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Imus in the morning.
Here is Eddie Murphy. Hi, Eddie.
Forbes magazine said I'm the most overpaid actor. Get out of here. I played 6 parts in Another Professor. Just think how much money the producers would have spent if they paid me 6 times. In Another Professor 2, I played 6 parts again. That's 12 parts for 2 movies. 12. I tell you who's overpaid. How about Jack Black? His last name is Black, but his movie's all in red. Kristen Stewart, they gave her $30 million to look into the camera with that blank stare and take long pauses between her lines. You know why she plays a vampire? Because she's sucking all of Hollywood dry. You think I don't know what this is all about? It's because I'm black. They should have called the article Eddie Murphy is sitting on top of the world in Beverly Hills. But I guess they decided to call it Murphy Sucks because it didn't want to do Beverly Hills Cop 5. Somebody's still mad from backbone Pluto Nash. What was I supposed to do? Somebody said, hey man, here's $20 million for this piece of crap. I said, Brandy, Monty, this is my lucky day. This is my lucky day. And I cashed a check, which got me on Forbes' other list, the richest black celebrities.
Catch Imus in the morning right here on the stations of the Tan Talk Network. Don't turn it off now. You need this stuff. Tampa Bay's Tan Talk Radio Network.
Hey, this is Vern Troyer, and you're listening to Don Reese's Hollywood Connections.
Hey, what up, you guys? It's your girl, Vivica Fox. You are watching Hollywood Connections on Tan Talk Radio with Dawn. Little foxy thing. Enjoy.
All right, it's your second hour of Hollywood Connections with your hosts, Yvonne Madison, Miss Florida Diva, and the lady with all the connections, Dawn Reese. Take it away, ladies.
Welcome back to Hollywood Connections. Go to hollywoodconnections.biz. Check us out and see what I do. You know, and it's not just Hollywood Connections, Yvonne. It's God's Connections. I'll tell you, I can get on my knees and pray, and I can't tell you what doors open up and how God just he tells me, you keep doing your thing, and I'm going to be bringing it to you. So
and you're doing your thing, Dawn.
You know what? It's my passion. You are too, Yvonne.
Yes, but you really do.
But you are here because I could not do this show without you.
I know, but you do it.
But you've supported me on this, and that's why I thank you. And I want other people to help support it. Go to theaquavault.com, and I have my product in the house.
You know why? Because I believe in you.
Thank you, Yvonne.
I believe in what you do. It's so necessary. Because there are a lot of artists out here, and they don't have anywhere to go.
They don't know where to go.
You give them directions where to go.
Exactly.
And that's wonderful.
You know, and I want to thank, I know I have Allison on. We have a really packed show right now, and she's calling from Canada. Okay. And Allison is on the air. I don't know if Mark is on the air. Allison, hello. Welcome from Canada. Burr.
Hello.
Hi.
Best friends in Tampa. I miss you guys so much.
How you doing?
I am fabulous, and I'm thrilled to be on your show. I'm actually representing Mr. Mark Cormier today. He is actually flying back to your beautiful, beautiful city and state, but I am representing him. And goodness knows we have so much to talk about, but I know you have a moment. So, Dawn, tell me what you want me to tell your amazing listeners.
Well, number one, I have a super amazing surprise for you, and I hope that you're watching us on the TanTalkNetwork.com, because I'm going to be connecting to you with somebody very important from Los Angeles shortly, and I've got some other people for you with the SEG agent for you as well. But also, too, as we talked about real quick, your book, you have a book that you wrote, and it really meant a lot from your heart for people that were hurting and you lost a loved one.
Yes, my book is called My Force of Life, Living Through the Loss of a Loved One. It's published by Motivational Print, and I'm really excited, Dawn, and thank you for bringing that up, because we're just going to do a promo video next week, and perhaps I can give you an exclusive talking about the book and talking about already how many people it has helped. I've had many people review it, and the common theme is, your story may be your story, but it's my story too.
Could you repeat the title, please?
Yes, I'd be happy to. It's called My Force of Life, Living Through the Loss of a Loved One.
Because I lost my son at 28 years old. He was 28.
Oh. How did he die?
They were robbing him and they killed him. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, your words of wisdom, and we had somebody on that we had talked about that before too, Yvonne.
Yes.
And Yvonne, what would you say to somebody out there that is going through the same thing right now? What advice can you give from your heart?
You have to stay strong, and you have to know that God. My mother told me that God never makes a mistake, even though it's hard to believe. I had to say that, and that's what I went with. That God never makes a mistake.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And He never puts on more than you can bear. So you have to stay strong with that.
May I just say, just right on the coattails of that beautiful prayerful thought, the other thing is it's really, to me, it's the Good Samaritan, where you meet wherever you need to be met.
Yes.
So if you are down on your knees and you cannot take a moment more, then be there and trust that the people around you will take care of you and be there. Because, the one thing that all my reviewers keep saying is we all eventually will lose somebody.
Yes.
It is a universal bond, and it's the grief that bonds us. And there is a beauty in a way to it. But, of course, losing anybody, there's nothing beautiful about it. But I think if we can open up to the joy of what that person did for us when they were on this earth, that changes the game, and it doesn't happen overnight.
No, it doesn't.
That's what my book is about, and
yes. I've got two other shows that we have book shows here at the Tan Talk Network. I'll be connecting you with them, and they'll go really in depth with your books as well and help you sell those. And where can they buy this book that is selling right now?
You know what? We haven't even put it out yet. This is a pre-sale situation. We can go to my website, allimang.com, ALLIMANG.com, and it's being sold at Amazon.ca and Amazon.com. The pre-sales we're going to be starting shortly, and it's going to officially launch in May. But, Dawn, I've got another exclusive for you. You ready for this? Do we have 2 more moments?
Yes, we do.
I am also, as you know, we have our own record label in Toronto, and we are just producing a single that is going to be the theme song of this book.
Ooh.
It is one of my country artists. She is a breakout star in Canada. Her name is Calandra, and this song is called Never Gonna See You Again. And we are going to debut it in Polk County, Wisconsin.
Wow.
In the middle of May. And I would love to give you an exclusive. And so I'm going to keep you posted. Would that be a fabulous thing or what?
That's awesome. We're really super excited to hear that. And also, we have about a minute. I'm sorry, it goes so fast. And tell us about Mark and what he's doing. He was just with Mel Gibson, I heard, in Los Angeles.
Yes. So Mark Cormier is a biomechanic expert. He uses 8 different techniques based on acupuncture, based on osteopath, based on alignment of the body, and he gets people feeling better immediately. I know you've been touched by his fantastic hands and his skills. Mm-hmm. He's really he treats the stars sometimes in one visit and sometimes in a couple, but he is living in the Clearwater area right where you are, and he's always taking consultations. He's happy to help anybody. To get a hold of him, you can go to markcormier.net. That's MarcCormier.net. And Dawn, of course, they can always talk to you because you and I are always connected. Yvonne, it's such a pleasure to always talk to you as well. I love you guys.
We love you too.
And we also want to give a shout out to Forbes Riley. She's in the Dominican Republic. And go to the 100khandshake.com. It's coming up in 2 weeks, another one, 100khandshake.com. And you don't want to miss an opportunity that is life-changing. You and I met there, as well as so many other amazing ladies and men that are just blessings in your life and your business.
They are a blessing, and meeting you has been an extraordinary blessing. And I thank you again always for allowing myself, Mark Cormier, and a number of our colleagues to come on air. It's a blessing, and I thank you guys every single time. I never take that for granted.
Thank you so much, Allison, and I hope you had fun on our sailboat.
Oh, my gosh. How much is that? I can't wait to come back.
I know. All right, let's go to the next one. But thank you, Allison, so much for calling in. And keep warm up in Canada. I heard it's a little burr.
It is a little burr. Love you guys.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so we're back. Peter, how are we doing on phone calls?
Well, we got our VIP from L.A.
Well, before we go, I know I'm super excited. I want to introduce you real quick. You've been sitting here with us. Tell everybody your name.
Hi, my name is Justin Irie. I'm from My Candy Photography. I'm a professional photographer from Pennsylvania. Currently moved down here recently.
That's right. We met at Jam Fest. I was watching bands and singers, and I've got a singer that's coming up here. I'm really excited as well. And we want to work with you somehow. We're going to work with you on the red carpets, and you've got about 30 models that you want to bring aboard. So we'd like to have them come over to CVF Productions with you and hopefully get them signed to a SAG agency.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Awesome. And where can they get in touch with you?
They get a hold of me on Facebook on Foto Justin, Foto Justin, or you could email me, justingone12@gmail.com.
Okay, well, real quick, before we first met over here over the weekend at Jam Fest, and so I kind of told you what I did, and we met for briefly, and so did you believe me until now you're here at the station?
I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Half the time they're usually crazy and lying to me, though.
But we're for real. This is HollywoodConnections.biz. You can go check us out. Justin, thank you so much. Hang around. We got some really good talent. I've got a VIP on the line as well. And let's introduce our VIP right now. Welcome. Introduce yourself.
My name is Alwaz Carey from Beverly Hills, California, Hollywood, California.
That's right. Before we start and tell everybody about you and what we had talked about, I just told Yvonne Madison here that we actually prayed for Benny today.
Yes.
With you. And I want to go to that song. We have 2 songs of yours, Peter. I just sent over. And what song do we play first while you stay on the air with us?
2 Dozen Roses.
Yes.
Okay, Peter, I just sent that over, 2 Dozen Roses. And that was just the last email. There should be another one. And I also am excited to tell people about you, but I just want to play this music first. I know he's looking. He's got like 3 major emails I sent him. And tell us about the artist that we're about to play.
This is me singing about the love of Jesus Christ, to be able to share the world that and show the world that 2 Dozen Roses, 24 hours of God's love is more important than anything in life.
That's right. Let's play. Stay on the line with us, please, and we'll be right back. Enjoy this music.
I dedicate this song to you. Never wanna let it go. You're my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. 24 hours a day, you make me feel this way. You keep a smile on my face, and it never can be replaced. Make life so beautiful, more wonderful, just like 2 dozen
Okay, and we're back. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the other song as well. And tell us about that song. Do you have the song? It's called Hurt. Is that right?
Who Hurt You?
Peter, do you have that song, Who Hurt You? Okay, I had just sent it over. And in the meantime, well, he's looking for it, and I run back to the station with him in a second. I want to introduce, stay on the line always because Peter has so much email back from me. Let's introduce these guys to you, and I want to introduce our LA connection. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
And what is your name?
I'm Justin.
And I'm Larry.
Right. We met you at the Jam Fest, and I actually really walked over and said, I need to talk to you. I need you on my show.
Yes.
And so, well, I run back by Peter, by the engineer room here for a second. Can you do me a favor, Peter? Play their music for a minute? All right. And I'll be
Yes,
right.
I can.
All right. Stay on the line, our VIP from Los Angeles. We have more to talk about. We're excited. So we'll be right back.
Let me just get it up here.
Okay.
This is youthful.
Neutral.
Oh, neutral, but
Yes.
you're so youthful
Yes.
too.
Okay. And so,
Neutral.
and it is clean music.
Yes, yeah, of course,
I
of
always
course.
have to make sure.
Of course.
Don't surprise me. But no, I said you sound like Jack Johnson almost. You know, I'm like, listen to the music. I'm like, this is so cool. I love this music. And do you have an agent or manager?
No, we are completely independent. We actually just formed together about a month and a half ago for
Wow.
the Battle of the Bands.
Okay, and this is your music, right?
Yes.
And listen, enjoy. We'll be right back. Let me go find that other music for our VIP caller. Be right back. Enjoy.
Speak my name, and everything's the same. I opened up the pages of a man-made piece of ghosts. How can you claim the words he say are sincere? Never asked for it, I reject so claims when the others are near. But every time I feel away, they say, release the way. It's insane, or am I just insane? Just insane. Just insane, insane, or am I just insane?
So we did find the other music that I just sent to the control room. And tell everybody your name.
Justin Katz.
That's right.
Larry Kramer.
And our band is called Neutral.
Neutral.
Are both of you singers?
I'm a singer, and then I play pianos, and I do production. And Larry also does production, and he plays guitar.
Okay.
Awesome. So our VIP is from Los Angeles, and Peter Blake, I just sent it back to the email to you, and it's called Who Hurt You? Did you get it yet?
Well, the email's hurting me right now, so that's what's hurting me. The email. It hasn't showed up yet.
Okay. So
I just wanted to let you know that that's my sister Miracle. I produced her. She's one of the best singers in the world, and y'all got a taste tonight. She's going to be watching out for us. She's the next, like, Mariah Carey type.
And tell us about the song Who Hurt You while he's still sending it. I'm sending it to him double time here to make sure he gets it again.
Well, my brother St. James, he's the best male singer in the world. He wrote it in a personal relationship where he got his heart broke, and he was trying to get in another relationship, and the special lady wouldn't open her heart to him, so he wrote a special song for her.
Okay. Well, we're going to still play that. And while Peter, I'm going to go back and double check on this. Are you near the computer right now by chance? Yourself? Always?
Yes.
Okay. Do me a favor, because I sent it over like 6 times to Peter. And Peter, give him the control number, the email.
Yes, it's control room at tantalk1340.com.
Can you also try to send that over? And I don't know what's happening, because maybe it's the 300-foot tower that's outside, you know?
Yeah.
Now, am I on payroll?
While he's still looking.
What is it?
Here we go. Peter, spell it slowly.
Yes, it's control room at tantalk1340.com.
Okay, well, he should have about 20 emails from me right now. In the meantime, while he's looking for that, let's talk about some things real quick. And Yvonne, I want you to say hello to him as well.
Okay.
And introduce yourself to everybody again. Your name? Your name? Introduce yourself. Our VIP caller. Always?
Always Carey.
That's right, Always Carey.
I'm trying to do this email, and I mean, this is
usually this doesn't happen.
Kind of speechless.
I guess there's a really good reason that we have to play this song, and so we're getting a little, we're going to make this happen. We're going to make this work. While you're doing that, and I just sent it over again, and we'll see what happens. But always, we were talking today. Can you tell us what you want to do with Hollywood Connections?
I want to bring the best music to the globe, and you can reach us at giftrecords.com. And if anyone wants to be a producer, singer, songwriter, reach out to us, and we're open arms because we're tied into Hollywood wholeheartedly.
That's right. Well, you know what we were talking about, too? You were talking about you have a label, and that you wanted Hollywood Connections a part of the label. And it explained why you would like Hollywood Connections with you, because it's really blessing my heart.
Well, Newtown Hits International is to take place what Motown did in 1958. We want to do in 2017 and beyond. Is that to bring love music to the world and heal the world, because the world is broken.
Mm-hmm. And you also have a film company as well?
Perfect Picture Films, to put out faith-based movies, to be able to tell true stories and inspirational and perspirational stories that's going to be able to allow people to know that if they can believe, they can receive anything that they put their mind to doing and their heart to doing.
Okay, and then also, too, is we have Ad Lavalliere that is from Miami, and he's the one actually that connected me to you. Is that correct?
Adrian?
Yes.
Yeah, Adrian Taylor. That's correct.
Oh, Adrian Taylor. Okay, because I have another film director that's coming on in a few minutes as well, and we're excited about that. So in the meantime, while I have you here, and we're so blessed to have you on the air with us, and I know it was last minute, so we want to play. All the artists that you sent me have been truly amazing. You guys, you're singers. What would you like to tell this gentleman that's from Los Angeles that has a record label? What would you like to say to him?
I'd like to say that I know you like good music and spreading local artists, trying to get out there in the world. We are independent artists, and we are always looking for someone to help us get our music on a global scale. So I would encourage you to check our music out. And it's the band Neutral is our Instagram, Facebook, and our email is neutralmusic@gmail.com.
So, well, are you taking new artists as well at this time?
Yeah, I'm taking all new artists as long as it's positive and legal.
There you go. This could be a Hollywood connection.
Yes, it could be.
And you got in touch with me because of Adrian, and Adrian was amazing. Just on the last hour, he called in, and I just can't thank you enough. I think Peter found your song, right? All right, we'll be right back.
Yes.
Stay on the line. Listen to this amazing music. Have you been hurt? I know my son's going through something in Phoenix, Arizona right now, and this actually song I want to send him tonight as well.
Okay.
Please listen, everybody, and enjoy. We'll be right back.
And if it's alright, yeah, let's get it. Girl, why you wanna put me in the category of a man from your past that was before me? I don't wanna do some time crossing battle lines for a crime not mine. So what you wanna do, girl? You know I wanna make you my world. If it's alright, then let me know the deal. I realize that your vibe isn't on me. In your hands are a man, just get to know me. Why you wanna waste your life chasing alibi? You know the time is night. So what you wanna do, girl? You know I wanna make you my world. If it's alright, then tell me how you feel. 'Cause I'm not the one, but who hurt you? No, baby, give me the chance to get to know you. I need you to see that, baby, I'm for real. It's alright, yeah. And let me know the deal, girl. For every man who ever really hurt you, broke your heart, tore apart the essence of you. Girl, I apologize for all the lies and times that you hurt inside. I don't wanna make it worse. I only wanna heal your hurt. If it's alright, then let me know the deal. You don't have a clue, yeah, to the way I feel about you, baby. Oh, baby, you see that I am for real. Girl, I'm not the one, but who hurt you? Oh, baby, give me the chance to get just let me know you. I need you to see that, baby, girl, I'm for real. Alright, just let me know the deal, girl. I'm not the one, I'm not the one to hurt you. If you give me the chance to get to know, I wanna get to know you, baby. I need you to see that, baby, girl, I'm for real. Alright, just let me know the deal, girl. If you could take a look inside my heart, you could feel my love. I don't wanna hurt you, baby. Yeah, I don't wanna hurt you, baby. You need a man in your life, someone to do you right. I wanna heal your heart. I'm not the one who hurt you, baby. So let him be, baby. I just wanna set you free. You gotta give me a chance, girl. Give me a chance to know you. I really wanna get to know you, baby. 'Cause I'm not the one who hurt you. I'm not the one. I'm not the one to hurt you. If you give me the chance, so tell me just what can I do? I need you to see. I need you to see that I'm for real. I wanna get to know you, baby. Just let me know the deal, baby. Have no fear, no fear, no fear, baby. My love, let me know the deal. It's real. No, baby. See, I would never do what he did to you. See, I would never do it. And if it's alright, then let me know the deal.
That is amazing music. So,
Yes, it was.
all my VIP guests that are in the house, what do you think of that music?
Oh,
That was awesome.
Was that
guy
awesome?
has a great voice.
I know. Always, you did it.
It was a great title too, because many young people get their hearts broken and then they're afraid to go into another relationship.
That's right. That's right. You know, only God can heal that. Only
Yes.
God can do that. And I'll tell you, I went through that. I had to go to comedy school, and I had to go to Pauly Shore's sister. I said, forget therapy. I'm going to go on to comedy school. But they said I'm not a real comedian because I haven't graduated comedy school yet. But I take it to the show. Well, always caring, truly amazing man, and so you have many other artists that you sent me. We're going to start airplaying that.
Yeah, we got 25 artists. They're ready to go all different genres of music, from country, hip hop, rock and roll to soul.
Beautiful.
So we just want to spread the world with music. We want to spread the world with music that makes sense and touches your heart and your soul and your spirit.
Well, you know, and just today with us praying together on the phone with Benny Luck and my son, and that really touched me. Thank you so much. And a lot of people don't do that, and they take time out to do that.
Yes.
And
you're welcome. That's what I do.
That was beautiful.
Well, also, too, is I want to ask people, you know, they're going to ask me where to get in touch with you, your website, your email. Can you give that information out?
Yeah, if you could just go to giftrecords.com.
And spell that?
We're all a gift from God. So
Giftrecords.com. Record.
Okay, and that would be cool. Any other last words you'd like to say?
Yeah, just know, and I want to talk to the whole world, whoever's listening, whoever feels like their dream hasn't been accomplished yet. Just know we can do all things through Jesus Christ that strengthens us, and if you can dream it, you definitely can live it.
Beautiful.
Well, I'm so excited to be a part of Gift Records. Is that what it's called, Gift Records now?
Yeah, it's this Gift Records is the website because we're all a gift from God. But it's Newtown Hits International.
Oh, very cool. Well, we have some big plans that we were talking about today, and I sent you everything on May today, and you were just from Adrian, and Adrian's such a blessing as well. And we look forward to working with you and making this really happen for artists. I am super excited because that's my dream, to help artists like yourself open the door of opportunity to meet people like who's on the air now. Exactly. Very cool.
We appreciate it, and just know we're praying for you, and just know nothing but love this way. 24 roses.
Awesome.
Oh, good.
Let me ask, have the last two songs, have they been airplayed anywhere else? Or?
No, nowhere. This is the first. You heard it first here.
Wow.
And I thank God because we want to bring Jesus through Hollywood to the world.
I agree with you because you know who's rocking Hollywood, you know, and Jesus is taking it by storm now. And That's right. That's right. A lot of changes, you know. And I want to thank you so much for calling in. Please call me later, and we'll definitely talk on the phone. Again, guys, that's for you. That's a connection. And, you know, if something's meant to be, it'll just open for you as well.
Exactly. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
You're welcome. God
Thank
bless you too.
Wow.
All right, thank you.
Amazing. So now we have another VIP guest on the phone. You can stay here for a minute. Yeah, we do. And his name is Adrian Lavalliere. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Don. How you doing?
Good, good. Have you actually heard the show and hear what's going on? This is what I do.
Yes, wow. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. We had met back when we had a production company in Hollywood, Florida with Home Team Network.
Right.
Yeah, it was a different network production. They're not there anymore. And I got a hold of him. Actually, we were at Jam Fest, and of course, a dear friend of ours put me on the phone with you, and you're like, I already know Dawn. And you were with Paul Murray, and you were with Muhammad Ali's first wife, that she's a part of our show.
Mama Ali, yes.
Yep. And so I had...
Good people.
Yeah, really good things. And then you told me that you're doing movies, and I want to introduce to you Yvonne Madison, my beautiful co-host, and I sent her photo over, and you said you have a movie part for her.
Yes. Well, you know, Don has known me to be a writer, and I'm still a writer producer. For back in the day, so still writing and producing for different independent films in Miami right now, and yes, I'm the screenwriter producer.
I'm Yvonne Madison. I'm from the Black Arts Theater.
From where?
Black Arts Theater from Brooklyn.
That's right.
New Jersey with Mama Baraka.
Right.
LeRoy
wow,
Jones.
I'm from Brooklyn. What part of Brooklyn?
I knew it.
Bedford-Stuyvesant.
Okay, well, I'm from Flatbush.
Okay.
But I was raised in Miami, though. I was born in Brooklyn, but raised in Miami. So we have something in common.
I was born in Harlem and raised in Brooklyn.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
See, another connection from New York to Hollywood.
Yes.
And what I wanted to talk to you about, you were talking about some of the main people that are associated with your movie. Can you tell us about it? Remember, we were talking about it on the phone. You were saying you had some really excited people that were working with you, or can you not say that?
You talking with me?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I have quite a few people that's coming on board. After they said their LOI, that's what I really consider their commitment and everything. But we have a lot of mainstream actors and actresses that's going to be playing cameos and guest appearances on here.
Very cool. So how about scores for movies, for singers, for anything? I've got some guys here. They just talked to a record label out of Los Angeles. And introduce yourself to the film director.
Hello, my name is Justin Katz.
And I'm Larry.
And we're Neutral. We're a band out of Tampa.
So how are you doing your scores for movies? Are you taking artists that you're kind of looking to submit, maybe?
Yes, of course. I'm open to working with anybody, actually. Anybody from anywhere. They just have to send their project to affiliatedtheseries@gmail.com, and we'll have the staff to listen to it, and we'll pick the songs, and then we go from there.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
That is so cool.
They're working out of Miami, right?
That's right.
Yes.
You know, also, too, is I'm excited because we are holding auditions at CVF Productions for you and for other people that want, to be in the film industry as well and get connected to amazing film directors like this. Also, too, Yvonne, ask him some questions. I have another VIP guest that I want to introduce to him as well and ask him what kind of part you would play in his movie. Well,
he saw my headshot?
Yes, he did.
Yes. Okay, what kind of part could I play in your movie?
Well, I mean,
do I have to audition?
Well, let me explain a little bit about the movie. The little synopsis of the movie. It's based on the underworld, the gangster lifestyle, and it's full of action and crime and drama.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of shoot 'em up.
It's
actually not a movie. It's a TV series.
Okay.
We're working on 6 episodes, and we actually are in development of the pilot right now. They're doing the script breakdown and all that stuff. All the
Because I
paperwork.
wanted to ask you, how far have you gotten into the actually doing it, the shooting and whatnot?
Yeah, we're actually in development as we speak.
Okay.
We have all the producers and co-producers are putting the script and breaking down the script to start shooting soon.
Well, I have another surprise for you. You said it's a mobster movie, and I gave you some. I gave you some photos. I sent over Johnny Martino from The Godfather, a friend of ours.
Johnny Martino, yes, of course.
Did you talk to him yet?
No, I haven't gotten a chance to talk to him. I was talking to Adrian, actually working on a project with him also, which I wanted to share with that. So he has a project that I'm also on board with, and with Gene.
That's right.
We're putting something together. Yes.
Well, that's 10% gross for Dawn Reese, Hollywood Connections.
Okay, Dawn.
Adrian, I told you, Adrian, we love you. In the meantime, I have an audition for you live on the air, and I sent you Kenny Ray's picture. He also does mobster movies. Kenny, give me your best mobster voice on the air. Say hi to AD.
Adrian?
No, this is somebody else. This is AD. This is another film director.
Who am I talking to?
He's live on the air. He's in Miami.
Hey, how you doing, Miami?
How you doing?
You know what I'm talking about over here? I already passed the audition, I know.
You passed the audition.
And
I'm going to have you on there.
And I got the gun or guns, if you want them.
So what other mobster kind of guys are you looking for? Because I sent you a couple that you said were really good, and this is one of them, Kenny, that he would be great for your movie.
Right.
And I also have John Gotti's 89 420 SEL in my garage.
He does.
Oh,
I saw it.
And I also have a 78 Lincoln that I did my first movie with. A mobster mob called Rogue Island.
That is
awesome.
That is awesome.
Which is going into a feature movie. So if you need those cars, they're available.
What do you think?
Thank you so much. Yes, I appreciate that.
Yeah, wait till
Very
you get
grateful for that.
I know, but wait till you get the bill.
Oh,
So
my God.
are you SAG eligible, Kenny? Or because you were talking, AD, that you were looking for SAG actors as well, or it was a SAG movie, or what? Can you alliterate on that for me?
With the SAG actors?
With the SAG, right. Now, Kenny, are you SAG eligible?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he is SAG eligible.
But I'm not.
Yeah,
but I'm not
know-
SAG. I was in the '70s, but I dropped out because I've had a couple businesses that were very successful. So I dropped out and bought a mountain back in Jersey, and we still have that. And actually, we could film there.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a mansion up on the top of the hills with 60 acres, and it's about 200 and some years old. All that bit.
Wow.
Nice. That was yeah.
But my wife's looking at me. She's saying it needs restoration.
That needs restoration.
So, AD, we want to thank Paul Murray because he was my photographer to the Stars and Major Artists with Joe Jackson and produced my shows.
Paul Murray's everyone's photographer.
Yes. Right. But we also have another photographer here in the house. I want you to introduce yourself and say hello to this film director if he needs another photographer on the set. Just welcome, and you're live on 5 stations.
Hi, my name's Justin Nairi. I own Eye Candy Photography. How you doing today?
How you doing?
I'm doing excellent. I'm here on a first time on the radio. I'm used to doing more visual.
More visual, yeah. You're a photographer, of course.
Yep, he was over at Jam Fest with me, and we had met, and I just wanted to introduce you. I'll give you his information as well. So I just wanted to say hello to both of you. That's another Hollywood connection.
You can take a look at my work on Facebook under Foto Justin, Foto Justin, Justin.
Okay.
And then also back to Kenny. How does he? What do you need him to send you? For as an actor for your film, what do you need some of the actors to send you? A reel as well, Kenny? Do you have a reel?
Yeah,
Yes,
a reel.
Mm-hmm. And what's this about? What's this movie about? I mean, can you give me a little synopsis?
Yeah, it's okay. It's focused on the underworld, and it's based on like the night. It's not based on night. It's taking the 1920s Godfathers of the Al Capone and modernizing it to the 2017.
Oh, wow.
I'm too old for that, am I?
No. Actually, the great mobsters are up in age. If not these names, but yeah. The Godfather figures are up in age, and then we have the bosses, the young bosses that's rising up.
Okay, because
So
if you have a
yeah.
photo of me, I could pass for an Al Capone or a John Gotti.
Yeah, sure.
Especially with a little
Just
makeup. And I got the makeup for you. Don't worry about it.
You got the
Wow, amazing. Well, we want to thank you. Where can people get in touch with you to send their headshots if you're still casting as well? And when will you be shooting this movie?
Early this summer. We're going to be doing the pilot early this summer to be pitched to many of the networks.
And where are you going to be filming this? Where are you going to be filming?
Miami.
Do you mean you're going to film in Miami, man?
Yeah.
I could play a Cuban guy too,
Yeah,
I got a
Miami.
Lico. We're going to have a good time.
they go to Scarface.
I got to
That's
tell
right.
you something, Papi. I love you. I got this shit in the trunk, man.
All right.
Oh, we have a good time,
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. So you could, there you go. You could picture a Scarface of a series type feel.
I could be
It's
cheap.
gonna
I could
have the
play half a
Miami,
dozen
it's gonna have the
parts.
Miami Vice, but more
same
more
movie.
focused on the underworld.
Did you hear what I said?
Six
I
for
could play
one.
like 3-4 different parts
One
in
person.
the same movie.
Yes.
I give you a package
That's
deal,
You're gonna give me the package deal.
Yeah.
I'll work with the package deal.
Well, AD, we're super excited to have you bring the cast. I know we have 10 minutes. We have 2 more guests
I just
on the
want to know,
line.
what's the name of his company?
There we
What's
go.
the name of the
Thank you.
company?
Oh, the company is Midtown Studios and Film.
Okay.
We are critically acclaimed for doing Bloodline and the next hit, which was picked up by Lionsgate. So we're hoping
Nice.
that all the projects that we have, Lionsgate works with us, and some of the TV networks work with us.
Do you have any good writers That's a stupid
Always
question.
looking for more writers.
Oh,
We have great writers, but we always looking for more writers.
I'll tell you why I asked that question. I'm involved in a big mobster movie called The Last Supper for a couple of years. It was on the back burner for a little bit. It's coming about alive now. We've got investors coming out of the woodwork. They looked at my garage scene, which I'll share that with you in the future.
Okay.
And then you'll see my work. And my writer that does all my mobster stuff is just fantastic. When we share this,
I am looking forward to seeing this.
Okay.
All right, so we want to thank you, AD. We have like 7 minutes. I have 2 guests on the line yet. We want to thank you. We'll have you call next week.
Thank you.
He's going to bring his
Thank
actors.
you so much, Dree. I love you. And
love
continue
you,
doing
love
what you're
you,
doing.
love you.
I do too.
Yes.
I'm going to connect everybody after the show.
Okay.
Thank you, and let's go to the next caller. We have, who's on the line?
We got Andrew Heller, and we got your friend Carla, and we also have Valencia on the line.
Okay,
Angela Valencia, yeah.
Okay, so let's go to, we've got Carla. Let's get her real quick. Carla, hi. We're going to a commercial break right now. Carla's calling from Houston, Texas. Are you watching us on the live web?
I am not. I'm listening, but I can hear in the background. You guys are having way too much fun.
Oh, Carla, you are an amazing woman. We're going to do more of a documentary on you, but I want to talk about something that I'm a part of now, and it's a new toothpaste, and I'm really excited. And this toothpaste, can you tell us about the toothpaste that I'm going to be selling?
Yeah, well, just in a real short bit here, since we're about to go to commercial, what is amazing, and everybody can get this through you, but you've probably seen it. It's gone viral on Facebook.
Yes.
That's because when you hold up toothpaste, nobody needs to be taught what to do with it. We know what to do. We're supposed to brush our teeth, and the results that people have are amazing. And if you're in the entertainment field, you want to put your best smile forward, and this gives you the shot to do that.
That's true. And so they can reach me, go to HollywoodConnections.biz. We're super excited, but also, too, is you're with an amazing motivation speaker. You work with a lot with a company. Is there anything you can tell us about yourself in 1 minute?
Well,
Sure.
I'm a serial entrepreneur, and the last 8-to-5 job I had, I was 23, and that was a lot of years ago. And I built a skincare company in my 20s doing infomercials long before the internet and buying airtime. And then for a period of years after I sold that company, I did some TV commercials. And my passion really is helping people live their very best life. And so that means that if we can take out any obstacle from a financial standpoint or anything that impedes us feeling our best self, then we're on our way to doing kind of what we're put here to do. And so I make it a mission to help people do that. And I love the opportunity to work with you. We're going to have so much fun, girl.
We are. And also, she's in Houston. So Ingrid, she's going to help us with the Dallas Heat soap opera stars. I send her the information. So it's really cool. And Carla, thank you so much for calling in. And this toothpaste is $20 and $3 for shipping.
$20 for the people local, and we'll add $3 shipping if you're going to ship it out. But they can get that from you, and they can actually send a payment request and say that they're interested in getting that. And I'm telling you, it's got a 100% money-back guarantee, and the results that people are seeing are fabulous. You dry brush with no water, and you do that a couple times a day, and it will replace your bleaching trays, strips, and your toothpaste.
And if you're drinking coffee in the morning like I do, you know, and you just want to make sure you have that bright white smile, this is the toothpaste. We're going to be putting that. Actually, it's on HollywoodConnections.biz right now. You can check it out.
I love it.
Carla, thank you so much. We're going to have you back. What an inspiration you are to ladies around the world. I'm super excited you called in. Thank you.
Thank you, hon. Y'all have a great evening.
Thank
Bye
you.
now.
Thank you.
From Houston, Texas. I'm excited. I'm getting more products and more products. Also, let's go to Andrew Heller. Andrew has the Gift of the Heart movie. And Andrew, we would like to have you call back in a minute. I know you're watching us live on the air. And Andrew is actually teaching a workshop coming up over at CVF Productions within about 2 weeks. And it's called it's a Jam Actor really good workshop, which is awesome. So we're excited to have him on with that as well. And in the meantime, we have 5 minutes left, and we're good, Peter, right?
Yes, we are good. Yes, we have Angela Valencia on the line again.
Yes, we're going to actually have them contact me afterwards. And girls, and thank you so much for calling in. I've got a record label for you I'm going to be connecting you with as well, out of Los Angeles. Are they there?
No, they're not there. They're
Peter,
gone.
what are you doing to my phone calls?
I have no idea what's going on today. Everybody's hanging up.
Oh, Oh, my God.
They don't want to wait. They don't want to be patient. You have to be patient in this business.
That's true.
So that's amazing. So Andrew, also, I'm going to give a shout out because he's not calling back. His film just got accepted to the International Christian Film Festival.
Okay.
Go to thegiftoftheheart.com. We have John Schneider in that from the Dukes of Hazzard. He's here locally shooting. We also have the original Power Ranger, Red Ranger. Austin St. John is in that movie. If you'd like to donate, please donate to him as well. And before I go, everybody, I want to thank our artist here. First, just give your names again and your website. And then, Kenny, we're going to have you say goodbye as well. And thank you so much for Airplane today, your first time on the air.
Yes, thank you for having us. Again, my name is Justin.
I'm Larry.
And we are Neutral. We're a duo band out of Tampa. You can get us on Facebook, Instagram. It is the band Neutral. And again, our Gmail is neutralmusic@gmail.com.
That's right. Also, to Kenny, thank you so much for coming here. Did you have fun auditioning? We're sharing the mic right now, everybody. It's really cool. And so, did you have fun today, Kenny?
Oh, my God, did I have funny.
I know.
I can't wait to meet this character, this black mobster down in Miami. This ought to be pretty good.
I know. I think it's going to be an awesome movie. Look at Bloodline they work with.
Yeah,
the movie Bloodline.
I could probably help him out with this photographer over here.
I agree.
yeah.
I agree. Well, 3 minutes left, everybody. Yvonne, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm delighted to be here.
And you got a film part 2 as well.
Of course, yes.
And I must say, these two ladies, they work so hard. I love them. God bless them. Without them,
we love you too.
It's nobody.
Well, also, too, is I want to say go to the aquavault.com. I don't know if you've seen this, Kenny, but they are actually giving me a 15% promo code. Go to the aquavault.com. Let's say you're at the lazy river, you're at the beach. This locks. You put your stuff in here. It's amazing. The proceeds go to my show. Look at this. Isn't this cool? It goes on the back of a lawn chair or a chair or anything called the aquavault.com. It's $39.99. And I'm using mine tomorrow.
Really beautiful stuff.
They were on
With
Shark
a
Tank.
combination, that I could I don't want to say what I want to put in it.
But you know what? It's really amazing. And they were on Shark Tank. And just we have a minute, but Damien's one of their partners.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw this product, I got a hold of the owner and I said, I want to be your rep in this area.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to theaquavault.com, you will support Hollywood Connections. Put in Hollywood One. What is he taking
What's
from me?
this other thing?
Oh, we have we have more products.
Oh, here.
Yeah, we also have a waterproof. Yeah, I need this, so especially the lazy river.
What is that? A water camera?
Actually it goes over your phone, so it's waterproof. And they have. Can you hand me that real quick? We have
absolutely.
a minute. I'm showing some really cool
this
things.
looks funny.
This is for kids.
Nice.
It's a collapsible little easy bucket, which is easy to put in.
Looks like for a newborn baby. It's so small.
Well, there's so many. I want to thank theaquavault.com. Please support our show because we pay for it. We need the airtime, and we need you to support us to bring all these people together and help them. Remember, give it to God. Watch things happen. And I'm Dawn Reese. Go to HollywoodConnections.biz. Peter, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
All
Peter's the best. All right, Peter. Let's hear it from Peter.
Thank you.
All right, so we're still on the air, right?
We're still in the air, yes.
Okay, any other last words quickly? I'm looking for reporters. Call me. 727-871-7788. You could be one of my reporters or Beauty Queen reporters worldwide. And enjoy. We'll be back next week. Oh, the Business View Show. I need businesses for Tuesday. Yes, if you want 20 minutes with me on the air, 30-second commercial spots, a great deal. You won't believe the price. You got to inbox me, HollywoodConnections.biz.
That's good. It's you.
WTAN, Clearwater.
FM 106.1.
WDCF, Dade City, Tampa Bay. WZHR, Zephyr Hills.
FM 104.3.
Listen.
Good morning. Vote in jeopardy? I'm Barbara Cusack. British authorities say today's terror attack in London has left at least 5 dead, including the attacker, and 40 injured. Counterterrorism Chief Mark Rowley.
As a precautionary measure, over the next few days, we've increased the number of officers on duty, armed and unarmed, to provide a highly visible, reassuring presence. This will continue for as long as is necessary.
Conservative Republicans appear to be the biggest obstacle in the House bid to repeal and replace Obamacare. The latest from correspondent Phil Mattingly.
There is no plan B. And it's not just the White House that's saying it. It's what I hear repeatedly from House leadership aides, too. This vote is happening tomorrow. It's scheduled to happen tomorrow. It's going to go on the floor tomorrow, even if they don't feel like they have the votes.
The Trump administration filed an appeals court brief in Virginia to quickly hear its appeal of a ruling that blocked the president's revised travel ban. They say it's of the utmost importance for national security. I'm Barbara Cusack. President Trump spoke out after the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee's disclosure of incidental surveillance of the Trump transition team. Correspondent Athena Jones says Trump believes this proves his wiretapping claim.
The president later said he felt somewhat vindicated by Nunes.
I somewhat do. I must tell you, I somewhat do. I very much appreciated the fact that they found what they found.
The top Democrat on the committee feels this may cast doubt on the